Hey, good morning. My name is Michael Warren. I'm the Director of Operations at Roof Crafters. This morning, we're in Mississippi getting started on demo and stripping the roof, getting ready for a new roof replacement. It's really important as we start our roof that we want to strip all the materials down off of the roofing system so we can see what's underneath. And in this particular case, we had a couple trees fall through this homeowner's house. So it was very important for us to see if we had any cracked rafters, floor joist, decking, any kind of structural components that would need to be done and taken care of prior to going back on with the roof. And the important part of this is just making sure that we have a strong foundation. Without that strong foundation, we would have a weak roofing system, and we really don't want that for our homeowner. Now that we have the roof stripped and all the wood's exposed and everything's been changed and ready to go, next thing is going to be we're going to put our ice and water shield, this is going to be the Certainteed winter guard. This is going to be the sand. It has some sand that's actually impregnated onto it. It makes it safe for our guys. But this is going to go in all of our valleys around penetrations, things like chimneys, plumbing vents, exhaust vents, low slope areas, things like that. And that's going to prepare that area for when we come back on our new roof. And what we really want to do is make sure that those areas are watertight prior to come back on with the new roof. So the ice and water shield that we have, it actually has this self-adhering layer right on the back of it. So they pull this blue film off and they put it down on the roof, and the sun actually activates this material here and creates that watertight bond to the roof that we're looking for. So now we have a really strong underlayment that's going to prepare all those areas that see a ton of water and protect this homeowner for the lifetime of the roof. Now that we have ice and water shield in the valleys and around all the penetrations, the next thing we want to do is treat the entire roof with a layer of synthetic felt. So in every application, roof crafters use synthetic felt simply because it's stronger, it's woven, it's lightweight, very tear and slip resistant. So really strong product that's going to go on the roof. Comes in rolls about like this. So different colors, different manufacturers, but we want to make sure that this gets on the roof because it gives us a stronger roofing system for the lifetime of the roof. Next component in our roofing system is going to be our drip edge. Now, drip edge is a very important part of your roofing system because it protects not only your roof and the eaves and rakes of your roof, but also your soffit fascia that's on the end of the house. So typically your drip edge is installed on the edge of the roof just like you see here. And all the drip edge that we get have this lip, this 45-degree lip on the bottom of it. And the design of this is as water runs down the roof and it hugs this drip edge, because surface tension, it wants to hold, water wants to hold onto this drip edge, and this 45 is going to kick water away from the soffit and fascia and away from the foundation. So this top piece is going to bridge the gap between your edge of your fascia and your decking. So that's important because we want to create that watertight bond at the edge of your roof. So this has multiple functions and an extremely important part of your roof. This particular drip edge is copper, but most of the time we use aluminum drip edge, and it comes painted a variety of colors to match your roofing system. Now once our drip edge is on, the next thing we want to do is we want to put down your starter shingles. Again, an extremely important part of the roof that we use on every application. These starter strips go along the perimeter of your roof. So we call them the eaves and the rakes. This is going to be the edges of your roof. And what this does is this creates that seal right at the edge of your roof. Because your shingle is terminating or ending at the edges, we want to make sure there's a shingle underneath it to create that watertight bond. So these little strips that you see, these are actually activated by the sun. So when it gets hot, this activates and the shingles actually will seal on top of one another. And it creates that watertight bond at the edge of the roof. This is going to prevent blow-offs and wind-driven rain from getting inside. So we combine this with your drip edge, your underlayment, your synthetic felt, and we're going to create that watertight bond to your roof and get ready for shingles. Now that we have your starter shingles on, the next thing we want to do is install your field shingles. This is a Certainteed Landmark Max Def Weatherwood shingle. And we have this wide nail track area for my guys to be able to put this shingle on nice and straight, nice and tight every single time. Now when we lay these shingles down, this is going to create that final barrier on your roof to protect you against the elements. Now that your shingles are on, next we want to install your accessories. So there's many accessories that go on your roofing system, but the one we're going to talk about today are going to be your plumbing vents. So this particular type of boot, it's called a bullet boot. And we use this because of its long warranty, its patented design, it's made in the USA, it's strong and durable. So one of the things that we know is that when you use cheaper accessories on your roof, you're setting your homeowner up for failure later on down the road as these accessories start to deteriorate. So these bullet boots are known for the fact that they're long life and durable, which means we can give our homeowner true peace of mind knowing that they don't have to spend thousands of dollars later replacing a component that's going to fail. So these bullet boots give us the ability to do that. And as an added bonus, these come in a variety of colors to match your shingle color of choice. So one of the last components that we're going to put on your roof is going to be ventilation. Attic ventilation is very important for your roofing system. And the reason that we want to put ventilation on your roof is because if we don't, we can cook these shingles and cause them to deteriorate faster than they normally would had that roof been ventilated. So one of the things that we want to use on this particular project is called ridge vent. They come in 4-foot strips just like this, but one of the reasons that we like using ridge vent is because it's got this design that we cut what's called a keyway out on your roof that allows your roof to breathe at the topmost point. Now we know heat rises, right? It's going to rise to the highest point. This is going to allow that heat to escape. Now another thing that it does is as wind passes over your ridge vent, this baffle on the end creates a mini cyclone effect that's actually going to create lift from your attic. So that hot air is going to get pulled up through this ridge vent and out of your house. And because this is so wide, this is going to protect you from wind-driven rain. And these also come in a variety of other types that actually have a built-in filter here for dirt, debris, insects, and things of that nature. So very important part of the roofing system that we want to have every single time. To finish out your roofing project, we want to put hip and ridge capping on your roof. And this is going to seal the seams everywhere where two elevations come together, and it's going to give you that nice finished detailed look. Now this particular capping is CertainTeed's Shadow Ridge capping. We're going to upgrade this homeowner's roofing system to 130 miles per hour and give them an awesome look by giving them this factory cut hip and ridge shingle. So not only does it look good, it's going to protect the roof for longer than standard capping.